Hello again. In this lesson, we're going to be talking about vertical and horizontal lines. So sometimes they sneak up on us. So if we are asked to write the equation of the line passing through 4, 7 and 4, 11, you might think to jump right away into our slope formula and start going m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And this won't lead you wrong. If you started this and you get 11 minus 7 over 4 minus 4. So you get 4 over 0. Well, what is this? This is undefined. And so an undefined slope happens on a vertical line. Now, you might have been able to save yourself a little bit of effort here and recognize that, look, the x value here is 4 and the x value here is 4. So if I were to make a little sketch diagram of these points, 4, 7 would be right 4, and we'll just say that's 7 there, so there's a point, and we'll call that 11 there, so that's a point. So if they have the same x value, they're going to be vertical, right above each other. So what is true about every point on this vertical line? What's true is that x is equal to 4. The y values could be anything, in fact everything, from positive infinity at the top to negative infinity at the bottom. But no matter what, x is always equal to 4. So that's our equation. We do need to write x equals the equation, and that's going to be the line for the equation for the line of a vertical line. We can see that right away by seeing that they have the same x coordinate. That number is our equation. Okay, here's another one. Might sneak up on you. You could start again and think, okay, let's go ahead, slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Great. We go negative 2 minus negative 2, which is plus 2 on the top, and on the bottom, 8 minus negative 3 is plus 3, so we get 0 over 11, which is 0. Oh, a 0 sloped line, that's a horizontal line. So what would this graph of this look like? So if we have negative 3, 1, 2, 3, and negative 2, 1, 2, there's our 1 point. Well, 8, negative 2, we'll just call this 8 out here. And negative 2 as well, there's our other point. Oh, those lines, those points form a horizontal line. So every point on this line has the same thing in common. The y value is negative 2. They have all the different x values possible, from negative infinity on the left to positive infinity on the right. But we could have seen right away they have the same y value. When that's the case, that's your equation. So y equals negative 2. Now, a similar question might ask to give both the vertical and horizontal lines that would pass through a single point. So if I were to plot negative 8, 5, okay, negative 8 will go this way, positive 5 this way. So here's a point. So I want a vertical line through that. Well, every point on that line would have the x value that it has. So x equals negative 8 is the line that's vertically through that point. And if we go horizontally, it's going to pass through 5, and every point on that line is going to have the y value of that point. So y equals 5. So this would be the vertical x equals negative 8 and horizontal y equals 5 equations of the lines that pass through that point. So this is everything you really need to know about vertical and horizontal lines. Remember, x is vertical, y is horizontal, and you'll be able to write the equations for those kinds of lines.